Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? I hope everybody's doing all right. Well, I've got so many things I want to go over with y'all. Let me take my glasses off so I don't have reflection. Um, I wanted to go over, first of all, I'm just going to say, I love this time of year. I love when it's cold. I know some people just like hate when it's cold. I love when it's cold because for me, it's time to put a fire in the fireplace. It's time to bring out the sweaters and the blankets, and I just love it when it's cold. I can't stand it when it's hot because in the South, y'all, it's like mosquitoes galore and humidity. Ugh. And so I'm enjoying it. So anyway, let's get straight to the haul because there's a lot of them, and I got to get some thoughts on some things. So I definitely want y'all to make comments below, please. Okay, first and foremost, I tried out a new brand. She is not new to me at all, but the fact that she has products is, and that is Lisa Eldridge, who is a very famous makeup artist to Hollywood and just all kinds of very famous people. And I think, actually, hold on and I'll tell you. I think Face Paint's hers, isn't it? Yes, a book that I wrote. It was an intriguing book to me. I remember I took it on my vacation and went through it. And it talks about the history of makeup. And one of the things she talks about in the book, again, this is Lisa Eldridge, E-L, Eldridge. One thing she talks about is in the history of makeup is not just ingredients and colors and the way things are worn and who actually caused makeup to come about. I mean, it's really an interesting book. I'll link that below. Matter of fact, I'll just show you the book. I have the book right here because I really do love it. And it's called Face Paint. This is an older book. I mean, I've had this for like well over 5 years. But this is the book. It's called Face Paint. Maybe look better if she's over here. Anyway, one of the things she talks about is containers. Matter of fact, look on the back. The historic containers. And she came out with her own makeup line. And one of the things she talked about was in the 20s, how makeup containers packaging was as much a novelty as the makeup itself. And so she's a collector of these old things. And so these antique makeup really containers more than what's in them. Like mascara, it's probably a dried up cake in there now, but the container is worth it, and she also collects. So her pieces, this is her lipstick. That is true, a lipstick bullet, right? Well, the bullet is actually the lipstick piece right here. That's called the bullet right there. On her bullet, she has her initial, L-E, initials. It's actually kind of like one L with an E, and I don't know, maybe it's her whole signature, but anyway, this is so heavy. And that's what she was about, was authentic, real packaging, not this plastic tin, you know, this kind of thing. But this is really heavy for one thing. For another thing, it's engravable. And so this is my first makeup piece that I have my initials on my lipstick. And it was noticed immediately. What was it? When I went to lunch with, who did I go with? Oh, it was my boss. And she had gotten, I'll just go ahead and show you one of the things I was going to show you. She had gotten my initials put on something, and here it is. It's this really cool, I think this is made of, this is either like jute or it's some kind of a grass cloth. But she had the BB put on it. And she says, you know, I was really wondering, should I do BB or EWB? Because Beth is a nickname or short name for Elizabeth. And she noticed when I was putting my lipstick on, she noticed the initials. And she was kind of went, like that. And I didn't notice why, but it's EW. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Let me see if the camera will pick it up. Will the camera pick it up? Yeah, it does. There it is. Look at the substantialness of this. And also this beautiful color. And how rich it is. This is not play around lipstick. I have it on. I will show you. It's a really pretty color. I love it. It has good pigment, and it stays on pretty good throughout the day. And I love it. So, I also got I don't have that handy. I didn't bring it with me, just like I didn't plan on showing you the book. The eyeshadow case. And they're both extremely heavy. They're like heavy. So here's what I would say. Usually with expensive makeup, I don't suggest you carrying it in your purse because your purse gets jacked around a lot, especially with eyeshadow. A lipstick maybe, but eyeshadow, if it's, you know, I mean a powder shadow, unless it's a cream shadow, and even then it can happen. The powder shadow in a cake will get cracked. And so I would not carry expensive cake powder makeup containers in your purse. Even if they don't leak, they can get broken up from just being, you know, throwing your shirt, throwing your throwing your purse over your shoulder. By the way, back to this. I actually don't know the brand, but if you're interested, comment below and I will repost in your comment where she got this. But you know, here's the funny thing. I don't go to the beach a lot, and this was like for your beach towel, and, you know, to throw in, I don't know, a hat or a beach pillow, you know, put, you know, your head down on if you're laying out or whatever. I'm not really going to the beach that often, but there's so many other uses for something like this around the house. Just a summer bag. That would be fun for just a fun summer bag. Or to just carry things. When you go to the grocery stores that don't offer bags and you're just going for some produce, throw this over your shoulder and get your produce. So anyway, that's that one. So that's two things. The Lisa Eldridge, I will link that below. If you're interested in this, I won't initially link it, but I can find out. If you're interested, you got to comment below. I'm interested in that grass cloth bag, to know more about it, and just put that and I'll find out who it is, what it's actually made of, and where you can source it. Okay, and then I'll also go ahead and list that book. I think you can get it probably on Amazon. It's Face Paint. So now I'm moving to another thing that I got that I have waited and waited to open for y'all, and I need to hurry because if I don't keep this, I need to send it back. This is called Humble Lamb, and this is a Bible product. And you can order it in different colors. I ordered it in this beautiful kind of goldenrod yellow. And what it is it's a Bible. It says History, New American Standard Bible is the translation I got it in. Lunar yellow. It's Martinian? Maritan? Y'all, I'm saying it wrong, I'm sure. Meritian? Maritian? I don't know why I'm not saying that right. Anyway, goat skin. And it says the 4-edge gilt and black ribbons. Well, what about the 4-edge gilt? Okay, so here is the Bible. It's a little, I always put things next to my face so you can see how big they are. That's not the cool thing about it, that it's small. What's cool about it is the edge, and that's why it's called Humble Lamb. I don't really want to, in case I don't keep this, I don't really want to break this, but I may have no choice but to break it. Yeah, I'm going to probably have to. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it off without tearing it, so hold on. Hold, please. Yeah, it's so snug on there, y'all. Let me see if I can pull it, because if I don't keep it, I'd like to put it back the way I got it. Okay. This will be a berry to get back on. I hope I keep it. The thing is, it's very expensive. So the Bible alone is $200, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous, send it back. There's a reason why it's so expensive. This is an actual art form. This is an art piece. That's why it's called Humble Lamb. On the edge, the gilt edge, I don't know if you can see it. I'm probably going to have to come up closer. It has got, in the gilt, artwork. Can you see? So, as I move it, you can see more of it. That's what's special about it. It's got the 10 Commandments, the cross. It's got Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. It's a really cool picture, y'all. Hold on, let me see if I can just block this enough that it will give you more of a picture. And I'm trying not to show it into the light because it's gilded. You won't be able to see it. So it's gilded pages, and the artwork is also gilded. And I can't figure out my I'm thinking, there we go. All right, can you see? All right, that's enough of that. Inside is also, when you open it, you can still see the artwork on the edges and artwork inside. It's super smooth, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Wow, it's just really special. I'm going to do my usual turn to John, the Book of John. Okay, one of the things I'm noticing right off the bat is all the side notes here. That's called chain referencing, so that you can go look at these subjects elsewhere. And also, let's see if there's anything at the back. Or does it just go to Revelation? Okay, so there's maps. There's the maps. Very nice. This paper, y'all, is like super soft. So let's just get to it. On the outside it says the Word of God. And again, you can see from my hand, it's a very small Bible. Okay. So you're like, well, that's really neat. That's neat artwork. Beautiful leather. This goatskin leather. So it's not just any, you know, it's a fancy piece. It is $220, and that is for the artwork on the foredge and the leather and the interior. So the leather alone usually is around $100 for a leather Bible, y'all. Just because, and you're like, that's ridiculous for a Bible. Then don't get a leather one. Get a faux leather or paperback. But leather costs money. It's the leather that costs the money. It's not the Word of God. The Word of God is free. Of course, when you package it in any kind of book publishing or book, depending on whether it's a hardback, a softback, a paperback, a faux leather, what's it called? There's another one. I forgot. But then there's two different kinds of leather. There's leather that's been sewn together to make a piece, and then there's a whole piece. And then this is not only a whole piece, but it's not calf leather, it's goatskin. So that's where the cost comes in. That and the artwork, you're paying an artist, and also